In this video, we will explain the two main parts of the revenue budget, revenue receipts and revenue expenditure, with easy examples to make them simple to understand. We have already talked about India's first budget, what the union budget is, why it's important, and the part of the constitution that makes it compulsory. We also gave a quick overview of the two main parts of the union budget, revenue budget and capital budget. Be sure to explore the other videos in this playlist for more insights. The revenue budget focuses solely on the government's current income and expenditures required for its day-to-day operations. The revenue budget has two main parts, revenue receipts and revenue expenditure. Let's start with the first part, revenue receipts, to understand it better. 1. Revenue receipts. These are the earnings of the government. They are divided into two categories. A. Tax revenue. Tax revenue refers to the income generated by the government through various taxes imposed on individuals, businesses, and transactions. Key components of tax revenue include income tax, which is collected from individuals and businesses based on their earnings. Another significant source is the Goods and Services Tax, GST, a comprehensive indirect tax levied on the supply of goods and services across the country. Additionally, the government earns revenue through customs duty, which is charged on imports and exports. These taxes collectively form a substantial portion of the government's income, enabling it to fund various public services and developmental activities. B. Non-tax revenue. Non-tax revenue refers to the government's earnings that do not involve taxation. This includes dividends and profits from public sector enterprises and government investments, such as earnings from companies like ONGC, Coal India, and State Bank of India, SBI, and other public sector enterprises, which regularly contribute significant amounts to the treasury through dividends. Another source is fees and charges, collected for services such as passport issuance, driving licenses, or property registrations. The government also earns through interest receipts from loans provided to states, public sector units, or foreign governments. Additionally, fines and penalties imposed for violations of rules and regulations, such as traffic fines or environmental penalties, add to non-tax revenue. These diverse sources play a crucial role in supplementing the government's income beyond taxes. Now that we've covered revenue receipts, let's move on to the next part, revenue expenditure. 2. Revenue expenditure. These are the costs incurred by the government for its normal functioning and for implementing welfare schemes. Major components include government revenue expenditure consists of various essential components to support its functioning and welfare activities. A significant portion is allocated to salaries and pensions, which include salary for government employees, such as administrative staff, police, military personnel, and teachers, as well as pensions for retired personnel. Another critical area is subsidies, where the government provides financial aid to make goods and services affordable. Examples include food subsidies for essential items, such as wheat, rice, sugar, and other essential items, fertilizer subsidies to support farmers and boost agricultural productivity, and fuel subsidies to reduce the cost of essential fuels, like LPG and kerosene for households. Additionally, funds are allocated for welfare programs which aimed at improving healthcare, education, and employment opportunities through various schemes. By properly managing revenue receipts and revenue expenditure, the government ensures smooth day-to-day operations, delivers essential services, and keeps the country's finances in check. I will continue adding more videos to break down the key terms and concepts of the budget in an easy-to-understand way. I will also dive deeper into the capital budget, including key ideas like capital receipts and capital expenditure, with simple real-life examples to make it easy to understand. Don't forget to check out the other videos in this playlist for more easy-to-understand details.